Everything I spoke of, I backed it up. So a lot of times it's not bragging if you do what you say you're gonna do.
I smell some heavy hypocrisy coming from Floyd's direction. I think this is the pot calling the kettle dirty.
We're looking to get our get back, and so we're gonna get our get back.
Get back?
Yep.
Does this man have no shame?
No.
Is he not easy money Mayweather now?
Get that money.
Yeah, get that money.
He'll pick up either 15, 20 mil.
In a shocking turn of events, chaos erupted as boxing legend Floyd Mayweather lashed out at Shannon Sharpe following the NFL Hall of Famer's revelation about Mayweather's staggering $500 million debt and his looming bankruptcy. The tension between the two reached a boiling point, igniting a fierce confrontation that has sent shockwaves through the sports and financial worlds. Sharpe, known for his candid commentary and no-holds-barred approach, exposed the details of Mayweather's financial woes, leaving the former champion reeling. As accusations flew and emotions flared, Mayweather's reputation and financial empire, once thought to be unshakable, were left hanging in the balance.
Disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service.
Floyd Mayweather has consistently emphasized that his focus on wealth stems from a desire for financial freedom and the ability to provide for his family, rather than from materialism or greed. He asserts that discussing money doesn't make him a bad person. Instead, he views money as a tool to live a fulfilling life and explore different experiences. Mayweather believes that financial freedom allows him to shape his happiness and pursue ventures that others might only dream of. This perspective fuels his unconventional financial decisions and his emphasis on building and maintaining wealth.
Floyd, you seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. You know, we can't feed our family just saying I love you. You know, money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different experiences.
Mayweather has openly acknowledged that his business strategy often involves high-risk decisions. He explained that he prefers to make money and invest it into ventures people don't even understand. According to him, this method brings innovation, but also failure. He even accepted that 90% of the time, these investments result in bad outcomes. This approach highlights his mindset as a gambler in the business world, someone who bets big, hoping for the rare, huge payoff.
The money I'm able to bring my team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me. And it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, like you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and a majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results. Just like boxing. You know, I've gotten great results because I took my time. So even like my investments, take my time, gradually move slow, and see how things are going. If things are going great, then we give a little bit more. Then give a little bit more. And that's what I did.
Did you ever have any sort of strong money lessons as you started making money, whether it was a bad investment or someone turned you over?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Logan Paul has publicly claimed that Floyd Mayweather still owes him between $2 million and $3 million from their June 2021 exhibition boxing match. The event, which reportedly generated over 1 million pay-per-view buys, was a significant financial success. Paul alleges that he has not received his full share of the proceeds, leading him to consider legal action against Mayweather. Mayweather, on the other hand, has addressed these claims by stating that payments from such events can take time to process. He mentioned that he is still collecting checks from fights that occurred several years ago and suggested that Paul should be patient.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
What happened?
he didn't pay me. I wish you'd pay me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100. So is that your only loss? Was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition, so there's no loser.
There's no loser in exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. It's
I
not a
don't
good
know.
feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something. Not a great feeling.
Mayweather has long embraced the display of wealth as a symbol of his success, frequently sharing images and videos on social media that showcase substantial cash reserves and luxury assets. He views these displays not merely as flaunting, but as representations of his journey from humble beginnings to financial prosperity. However, this ostentatious portrayal has attracted criticism from figures like Shannon Sharpe, who question whether such emphasis on visible wealth might overshadow prudent financial management. Sharpe has been vocal in expressing concerns about Mayweather's financial practices, suggesting that the focus on showcasing wealth could be indicative of deeper financial issues.
The Money Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones. Make it rain. I need everybody. That girl collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl collection. Yeah.
Sharpe didn't stop at criticizing the scam incident. He also questioned Mayweather's continued use of exhibition fights. Sharpe argued that Mayweather is only selling pay-per-view because fans want to see him lose. These fights, Sharpe said, are not real boxing bouts anymore. They resemble WWE entertainment. This comparison wasn't just about performance. It was about Mayweather's fading legacy being sold off for profit.
I'm sure he could be 60 years of age and people would still pay-per-view to watch him box.
And so the lure is still there.
Yeah.
They want to see Floyd get beat, even if it's somebody that's not a name that we. Man, a YouTuber did something that a world champion couldn't do.
Yeah. Didn't.
Yes.
No.
But I saw Floyd Mayweather get knocked down.
But at what point does Floyd have enough money not to stoop to do these exhibitions? But at some point, there is athletic dignity attached to 50 and 0, and that's the allure of this.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of, okay?
And the people that they're putting him in there with can't put him in harm's way.
No,
So he doesn't see, like, I just, like you said, I watched this ruckus on Twitter. I was like,
what?
Like, oh my goodness.
Okay.
It definitely was like WWE.
Sharpe continued his critique by bringing up Mayweather's exhibition bout with Logan Paul. He said the fight lacked dignity for a boxing legend. According to Sharpe, Mayweather has no shame in taking part in such fights just for money. This raises questions about legacy and respect. Why would someone at the peak of greatness reduce their legacy for cash grabs? For Sharpe, the answer is simple. Mayweather is prioritizing money over honor.
Nah, pick up a little change. I mean, sometimes, guys do speaking engagements after you've done, you pick up this little speaking engagement for him. This an appearance, this a meet and greet. Yeah. Hey, so what Logan Paul go meet and greet them CDs. Before go lump him up. We've been looking to get our get back, Skip. Ever since Nate got knocked out by his brother, we've been looking to get our get back. And so we're going to get our get back.
Get back?
Yep.
Does this man have no shame?
No.
Is he not easy money Mayweather now?
Get that money.
Yeah, get that money.
He'll pick up either 15, 20 mil.
He was a highly respected champion.
Still
He
is.
dominated the sport.
Yes.
Greatest defensive fighter ever. And you're going to stoop to this?
Yep.
It's not even the right Paul. It's not Jake Paul. It's the older
We get
brother.
the brother. We get the brother
He's
there.
easier.
Look, I was like, I started with the moment Nate Robinson hit that canvas face first.
Yeah.
I'm like, who can we nominate as an athlete to get our get back? I looked at James Johnson.
Okay, but it's not Jake. It's the older brother.
I want somebody.
Somebody?
Brandon Marshall. Our first things first, Brandon Marshall.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you who good with their hands and you might not know. Curtis Martin.
So what?
And we want our get back. That's what. So what?
So you want Curtis Martin to fight Jake Paul?
I
now?
wanted to fight something. We go get our get back. Y'all nothing to have bragging
Well,
rights.
this isn't even a fight.
Nope.
This is an exhibition.
No, I know what happens.
How low can you go?
Skip, I know you over there. You're like, yeah, we got him. You know, no. We go get our get back. This for the culture. We got to represent. Money, represent.
Represent?
Yep, lump him up.
You represented against Conor McGregor, and it was a worthy fight.
That's
It
okay,
was
we'll
actually
get
a battle.
We gonna lump him up. Yeah, we gonna lump him up. Put a patch over his eye, say close.
Sharpe's commentary reflects his broader critique of modern boxing, where he perceives a trend of fighters prioritizing undefeated records over facing top-tier opponents. He has expressed that Mayweather's influence has led to a culture where boxers avoid high-risk matches, potentially diminishing the sport's appeal to fans seeking genuine competition. Sharpe's perspective underscores a desire for a return to an era where the best fighters regularly faced each other, enhancing both their legacies and the sport's excitement.
Shoulders, stomach, chest. As a boxer, you got to be like this. You want to make the target as narrow as possible. And for Floyd to do what he did, he was just like, okay, give me your best shot. Put that rope-a-dope on him like the Rumble in the Jungle Skip. You remember Zaire? Give me all you got. Conor was just throwing all those shots. And then come round 4 and 5, Joe, I thought I was at the club. All them Jello shots Conor was passing out because they had nothing on them. Jello shot, hey, Conor, let me get one of them tangerine Jello shots because there ain't nothing to it. And Floyd walked through it. Hit him, power shot after power shot. Skip, he wasn't doing nothing pretty, nothing, no peekaboo, no shoulder roll, straight right hands to his dome like I told you he would. Now remember, I ain't gonna run shoot this man. He too small, you effed. You should have left me where I was, brother. You should have left me there. Guess what, Skip? That little head, that little torso, and those little legs.
Little leprechaun legs.
Oh, you remember Dana White? He was on Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, one of them. Oh, have you ever seen Floyd? Oh, he's the size of a mini fridge. And I told you what would happen. If somebody dropped that mini fridge on your head, it would hurt. Oh, Floyd can't stop anybody. I say, Skip, if he hits you enough time with those punches, they're gonna hurt. Now, Shane Mosley stopped right there. Floyd hit harder than you think.
Mayweather Jr. is widely regarded as one of the most skilled boxers in history, boasting an undefeated record and multiple world titles across 5 weight classes. However, despite his unparalleled achievements in the ring, he remains one of the most polarizing figures in sports. Critics often point to his brash personality, extravagant displays of wealth, and controversial statements as reasons for his unpopularity.
Floyd Mayweather was trying to give y'all the fights, and everybody starts saying that this guy was too old, this guy was too that. Floyd Mayweather starts saying F all of y'all. F the belts, F you, F everything. I'm taking y'all to the bank. I'm robbing y'all. Belts does nothing but collect dust, money over legacy, currency over legacy, because he felt underappreciated. I train all day long, and I'm doing this to try to be one of the greats. Forget that. I'm going to do it for me. He became one of the most selfish fighters you'll ever hear. That's why I never blamed Floyd. When y'all hear me say the Floyd Mayweather effect, a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans, you hate on Mayweather already. No, I'm talking about the effect. Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great fighter, but people grab the wrong things because most people aren't about hard work and dedication anyway. That's why to be great is rare. Most people try to find that shortcut, and they only saw Floyd's shortcut. They never saw a scenic route.
His frequent flaunting of money and luxury has been perceived by some as insensitive, especially during times of economic hardship. Moreover, his history of domestic violence convictions has further tarnished his public image, leading to widespread criticism and calls for accountability. Mayweather Jr. on his boxing career not only solidified his status as an undefeated champion, but also as a commercial powerhouse. His 2015 bout against Manny Pacquiao, dubbed the Fight of the Century, shattered pay-per-view PPV records with approximately 4.6 million buys, generating over $400 million in revenue in the US alone. This event remains one of the most lucrative in boxing history.
Floyd Mayweather was the highest paid athlete in the world, and you won't believe why. Early in his career, Floyd partnered with a fight promoter where he was making $3 million a fight, but he wasn't satisfied. He thought he could make way more with pay-per-view and wanted out of his contract. So he bet on himself and paid his manager $750,000 to get out. And you won't believe what happened next, so drop a follow. This would prove to be a huge win for Floyd, and after going independent, he made nearly $1 billion and became the highest paid athlete in the world.
Mayweather often compares his time to the present era. He says building influence was harder when he was rising. Unlike today, where anyone can push a button and reach billions, he had to fight for every ounce of attention. That effort, he believes, is what makes his impact more real. But critics argue that he's now leaning on that old reputation while making choices that damage it.
You and Taylor Swift?
Probably Taylor Swift.
Yeah?
Taylor Swift didn't come up in the same era as me. But I don't know if Taylor Swift can be relevant. We almost 30 years.
I was around, but the Floyd effect, the Taylor Swift effect.
Yes.
Like, you both have maximized and pushed the envelope and really just set the bar for everybody else that's coming after you.
But in today's time, there's different. You can push one button and 8 billion people can see it.
Right.
Remember how I got to the top. I had to grind. I had to wrap vehicles, take them across country with my face on it. I go a month straight doing interviews every day from morning to night to build myself.
Yeah.
So I come from nothing, but now push a button, and all you gotta do is sit back and watch. If I had a head start like these fighters nowadays, man, what? I have every belt in box.
Floyd Mayweather has claimed he earns around $30 million a month, which adds up to billions a year, surpassing even what Bill Gates makes.
And Floyd Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, $300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
During a spirited debate on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay podcast, Stephen A. Smith drew a compelling parallel between Michael Jordan and Floyd Mayweather Jr., highlighting their shared ability to dominate opponents to the point of diminishing their adversaries' perceived skill levels. Smith argued that while LeBron James commands universal respect, both Jordan and Mayweather instilled a unique sense of fear in their competitors, a quality he believes sets them apart.
Everybody that Mayweather fought, he made them look like it was 5 years too late.
Right.
And that's the greatness of him.
Yes.
You look at the champions that this man beat and made them look mundane in beating them.
Right. Did you talk about Mayweather, right?
Mayweather.
I would say the same about Jordan, but that's a different.
Oh, there you go. No.
I mean, I'm glad that you heard that. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Because Jordan will make you look like you're less than what you are.
Like before Scotty?
LeBron would beat you.
I know he ain't.
But MJ would make you look like less than what you are.
Floyd Mayweather appeared on Club Shay Shay discussing his fight with Conor McGregor, admitting he strategically allowed McGregor to land punches early in the match. According to Mayweather, this was a deliberate tactic to tire McGregor out, as he knew the MMA fighter wasn't used to boxing's later rounds. By absorbing early blows and conserving energy, Mayweather was able to let McGregor expend his stamina, making him vulnerable as the fight progressed.
So talk us through the fight with Conor McGregor. Obviously, he's a UFC guy, MMA, and it seems like to me your game plan was like you would just walk. I'd never seen you just like you was like taking punches. You was like walking through his punches. Did you not feel he could knock you out?
Oh, absolutely not. Like I said before, when you've been in there with the best,
right?
When I say the best, meaning, I could throw so many different names out. out there, because
we'll get to those names in a minute. We're going to talk about that because Floyd, I don't think you get the credit you deserve for the fighter that you are. You beat 16 world champs. You're 50-0. But people always make excuses. When he fought De La Hoya, De La Hoya was old.
I don't know. I think I beat, if I'm not mistaken, I beat 23.
You beat, wow. Okay.
It's somewhere upwards to that. But it really doesn't matter.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.